Hello guys, welcome back to the Rush Vlog. As you all know, there are multiple projects in and around the house I've been working on over the last year or so. So many, I don't even know if I know what they all are. So today, I'm going to try to go through, figure out what all needs finished, show you guys where I stand on everything, and kind of come up with a plan on how to move forward. Come join us, won't you? So since I started looking at this wall, let's look at this retaining wall I started last year. It needs some work. This needs fixed up over here. I need to finish putting the wall in. I need to cap it all off. I need to backfill it, and we need to plant everything we're planting there. The only thing holding me back on this one right now is the weather and how wet the ground is currently. Once that all, starts to dry out, the weather starts to get nicer, and I could really get some good long days of working on this, really hunker down and do it, I want to get this finished. Sooner I get this finished, sooner I can move on to phase 2 of this project, which actually started before even this project, and that is at the front of the house. So let's go over there and check that out and see where we stand. So phase 2 of the flower bed slash retaining wall is what we're looking at right now. That retaining wall is going to continue over here, through here, which I tore out a couple years ago, down here, which I tore out a couple years ago, and around the whole front of the flower bed and around the side of the house. Also, the sidewalk is going to get redone. These steps that are really uneven are going to get redone. It's just going to tie everything together. The retaining wall on the side of the house, the retaining wall and flower bed on the front of the house, and the flower bed on the side of the house. It's all going to be uniform and look really, really nice. Again, with this project, once I get the wall up, I got to do the backfilling, replanting everything, making it look real nice and pretty. Then, I can move on to other projects that are going to be going on around the outside of the house. So now we are looking at the back of the house, the back porch. Before I get to that project, let's talk about the whole house. The whole house needs power washed. Now that I got my power washer fixed, at some point we're going to power wash the entire house. Get it really nice and clean, get it looking a lot better than it is. Eventually, way down the road, at some point, we're going to get all new siding. But for now, we're just going to power wash it. Probably going to happen in conjunction with project number 3, which is going to be redoing the back porch. And we'll talk about that here in a second. So project number 3 is the back porch itself. It's going to get stripped down. We're going to paint everything. We're going to make it look real nice and pretty, get some new lighting fixtures, add some more lights to it, really spruce it up, make it look like a back porch we want to go out and sit on every night. Also, while we're sitting on a back porch, we'll be looking at the backyard, which is a whole nother project I want to get done. Something we're not even going to talk about, redoing the entire backyard. So those 3 projects, the flower bed slash retaining wall, power washing of the house, and redoing the back porch are all things I want to get done this spring before summer really kicks in. A couple other little things to do outside are like cleaning the gutters, painting some of the trim around the garage doors, things like that. Things that will only take, a day, half a day to do. So that's outside. Let's go inside now and see what kind of open projects we got going on there. There's some big ones. So guys, welcome back to the nursery. Believe it or not, this project is not finished. There are a few things I still have to do around the nursery. Number 1, Lincoln's name is going up here. I gotta put that on along with some other decals. Over here, there's some decals and things that are going on this wall. Little decals that are going here. The dressers need to tie down or attach to the wall so they don't fall over. Also, I need to switch out this handle to make it match the rest of the handles, just so everything ties together a little bit better. Finally, there's some organization in the closet I need to get done. Kind of put a closet organizer in there, make it look a little bit nicer. Yeah, so this project should only take a day, I hope, to finish up. We'll be doing that pretty soon. Probably on a rainy day we'll come in here and get this all done. Now the next couple things are ones you already know about because I've been working on recently. The bathroom is priority number 1 inside, getting this all finished up. Made a lot of progress on it last week, and we'll actually be working on this more this week. It is coming together pretty good. I believe the next step is actually going to buy a pedestal sink so I could finish the plumbing, get that all squared away, then we could finish the studs and start putting drywall on the walls and start working on the shower itself. This will be moving along pretty quick. Again, I'm going to make this a priority inside. So now let's go down to the basement to show you what's going on down there. So now I'm down in the basement, like I said. This, as you guys know, because I've recently done this, used to be where the shower was. We tore that shower out and we're going to move all the laundry stuff over to this wall to make this the laundry area, and then we'll do other stuff in that area. I also told you guys before, this is a much bigger project than it looks like, just because I got a leak down here. I got the dryer vent I got to run out under the porch, so that will actually tie into the porch project. I got all kind of little things going on here that we'll talk about when we get back down here to work on this project. Yeah, this is project number 6. 3 outside, 3 inside. That's where we currently stand on all the open projects I got going on. So I know what you're saying to yourself. You're saying, Paul, you have 6 different projects you started. You haven't finished any of them. What the heck? Why can't you finish anything you start? I am one of those guys who like to start things and not finish them, but there's usually a reason why I don't finish them. For instance, the nursery, I was waiting on things to come in, things to be delivered, be ordered. That took a couple months to come in. The flower beds, I started the front flower bed thinking, hey, we're going to redo this front flower bed. Then I decided, well, I need a side to match it. The side's easier, will be cheaper to do. I'll work on that first. Other things are just things that pop up. Kristen really wants that back porch done. So it's always changing. I'm quite scatterbrained up here, so there's always reasons why I don't finish anything. But I will be finishing all these projects before, and I can't say that. I was gonna say before I start another one, but that would be a lie. So what you're looking at now, besides the middle of my backyard, is the site for another project. Yes, we are going to start a 7th project. This one is kind of going to take priority over the outside projects. We are making a raised garden. Kristen wants to plant some tomatoes, some peppers, some onions, things like that. We have a lot of wildlife out here. We're going to make an enclosed raised flower bed right here, right where that post is. That will be the front of it. I have a picture. I will insert the picture here so you can kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. May not look exactly like that, but it's going to look pretty darn close. That she really wants to get done so she can plant by the end of the month. So we are going to make that a priority. Project number 7. So honey.
Yes.
7 current projects going on.
Okay.
Along with a bunch of little stuff that we need to get done.
We got a ton of little stuff to do.
A lot of stuff to do.
Yeah.
We're really going to focus on number 1, your garden.
Oh, yeah.
It's number 1. Number 2, the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
Number 3, the retaining wall.
Okay. I feel like with the retaining wall, it's going to take a little longer because it has to be dry.
Yes.
Boo.
And I think while we're doing the retaining wall, we could probably work on the back porch at the same time.
Okay.
When
are we pressure washing?
That'll be mixed in with the back porch.
Okay.
As well as the basement will be mixed in with the back porch.
Okay.
So we're going to be working on like everything all at once.
Right.
This whole video was to kind of like review where we were and prioritize.
Yeah.
And the problem is everything's a priority. Yeah, everything ties in together.
I feel like the back porch / pressure wash / basement all goes like ties in.
Mm-hmm. So we could at least get the flower garden done.
Okay.
We could continue to work on the bathroom. That's going to take.
Do you mean the vegetable garden?
Yeah, vegetable garden. Sorry. Continue to work on the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
The nursery could probably knock out in a day.
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Yeah, just keep moving forward.
Yeah.
From this point on, no more projects until we get some of these other ones knocked off. Deal? Deal? Come on, babe. Oh, it's gonna be a long summer, isn't it?
I love you, honey.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed the review of where we kind of stand in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of work to do.
Uh-huh.
Was that a sentence? I got a lot of work to do. Mind is already turning. Okay. We will talk to you guys tomorrow when we start working on these projects.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye, guys.